Hello there, I'm Bob the Fool. I just clicked off of a thing while getting back into the game. Whoopsie! So there's an entire screen that I didn't read. You watch the stag, fascinated with his grace and beauty. There's something special about this place. I am the Dryad, keeper of the woods. Are you one of the woods? I feel like I should save, but can't. Oh, there we go. Yes. Then you shall aid me, and I shall aid you in your quest. Bring me the seed of the spore-spitting Sporana of the North, that I may plant it elsewhere in order to preserve that rare and magical plant. Thus will you become a true friend of the forest. Right, well, you don't agree with trees. Can I run here? Yes. So, I need to now get a spitting plant, and I need to do a bunch of grinding. Hooray! No! No, he died too! But he died too! Ah! Come on. Now I just need to stay dodging. Come on. I can do this. I beat a goblin! I did a thing! Yeah! Go me! I've just finished my grinding. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But, you know, now most of most of Cass's stats are at 100. Strength and weapon use aren't because they don't get used that often. All of our spells right here are at 100. You might be asking, how do I only have 23 silver? Well, I bought a bunch of healing potions and magic potions. Oh, and I decided to make a throne out of cheetar claws, apparently. So I believe we are at the dawn of the 29th day, it looks like. Alright, so now we can start doing some quest stuff. Because now everything is super high in level, and I don't have to worry about dying or anything like that. For example, when I fight a goblin now, it goes something like stab, 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 stab. Stop missing you! Okay. I'm not sure why I'm searching him. Search your opponent, find 8 silver, and carefully place them in your pouch. So we need to do a couple things here. We're going to start with getting the healer's ring, because we haven't found the healer's ring yet. And by that I mean I know where it is because I've played this game too many times. But it's not a super obvious thing. So if you notice, there was the bird out here, there's the bird inside the healer's hut over here, and if you wait long enough on the screen, I believe there's usually a glint inside the nest. So we are going to cast fetch, and we're just going to fetch us a nest. So we find a lovely gold ring from the nest. You place the ring in your pouch and the nest on the ground. Okay. Do, 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 do. Knock to be polite. What can I do for you this time? Because I haven't yet, I'm going to give her some claws. Because she will pay for them. Do you mean to tell me that you actually managed to kill a cheetah? Or you're quite a hero, aren't you? Here's your money. You went by too fast. Oh, I gave him all of my claws. That was 26 gold. That's okay. Let us give her the ring. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. Now I've missed... how I've missed this. Here are 6 gold pieces and 2 healing potions for your reward. Thanks you so much. Oh, I'm so happy I have my ring back. And there's a kiss. And now we awkwardly back away, I believe. You put the award away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. So the other thing that we know we need to do is that we know that we have to get the seed for the dryad. Those were the 2 things that have been very clear to us. There's also the door to the... I can't type. There is the door by the waterfall that we can now open with the open spell, which will actually lead to another spell, which for me will end up leading to more grinding. This is the goblin camp. If you look right here, there is a goblin or one strange bush. So, looks like no one has much of a stomach to fight you. Come here. Come here. Come here. So, because while I was doing all of that grinding, I didn't go into the goblin camp. When you go in here multiple times, by multiple times I mean, you know, you can go in here once per day to fight goblins. Afterwards, they will just kind of leave you alone. I gotta type in goblin. But yeah, they'll just leave you alone for the rest of the day now while you're in that spot. Oh, it's a Saurus Rex. Oh no, it's a fierce and hungry-looking Saurus Rex, smarter than your average Saurus. So we're going to... These things are, in fact, quite angry. So this is how much damage a full level fire dart gives to them. Killed the Saurus Rex. Now we continue moving. More or less, we're kind of just looking around, exploring, as I should be able to do now, and we come across these things. You are in the Meep's Peep. The colorful furry Meeps timidly pop out of their hole from time to time. So, let us try to talk to them. You hear squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. It seems the Meeps are having quite a discussion about you. Hiya, hiya, pleased to meet ya. So let's try this again. We are happy Meeps living in our happy holes. Don't worry, be happy. Okay. Because we asked everyone else, do you know anything about magic? Oh, you want a magic scroll? I think we have a magic spell scroll somewhere in here. Tiny Meep, apple core. There we go. Let's ask about green. Let's ask about monsters. What's some things we know about here? Well, we met the Dryad. Whose name I don't remember how to spell. We could try asking about the stag. Forest? Huh. This is going, smoothly. I'm just going to take the scroll and leave. Pick up the spell scroll. As the magical runes fade, you find that you know how to cast Detect Magic. Hooray! We have level 0 spells. How much mana does Detect Magic cost? 2. That's not too bad. I'm gonna save, and I want to see if I can try to cast Open to open up one of these. Nope. Okay. Well, let us continue searching around and finding another Saurus Rex. Oh, I know where I'm trying to go now. I mean, I'm totally just wandering around aimlessly, and I'm not trying to find anything in particular. Oh. Looking around, you get the feeling that this is not a very friendly place to be. Baba Yaga does not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Okay, so what's your name? My time is important. I'm very busy, as you can see. Ask me about something important. Okay, let's ask about the skulls. The bone brains on top of the fence of Baba Yaga's spies. That's why they have glowing eyes. That's why they have glowing eyes. So let's ask about the eyes then. I wish I had some. Let's ask about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is the most powerful ogress around. If you have any brains, and it looks like you don't, you'll stay away from her. Ask about magic? Okay. Let us ask about... your time is important. Let's ask about the hut. Baba Yaga's hut will squat down if you say the rhyme. Ah, so what's the rhyme? Yeah, I hate it when I forget how to spell things. Of course, rhyme has an H in it. Why does rhyme have an H in it? Because English is stupid. The rhyme is Hut of Brown, now sit down. Okay. Well, thanks for the information. If I find you some eyes, I will let you know. This ugly little goblin. I don't have time for you, ugly little goblin. So now we know. Thank you. Now we know where Baba Yaga is. It's a cheetah. A cheetah is a cheetah centaur. One of the deadliest creatures in the land. Hope you saved your game recently. Well, I guess I gotta go back to working on that throne. Deadliest creatures in the game, eh? Yeah, I'm super overpowered. I didn't read that. That just said that some of the claws were damaged, so I didn't get all, like, what? 4 per hand and foot? Or 5? They have 6, so, like, 30. I got... what? Where are they? 7? What do we got here? A program bug. 3 per hand and foot. 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 These are now spitting seeds. We'll just look at them. To the south and east is the forest from which you came. To the north and west are steep cliffs. There are some unusual plants growing on the side of the cliffs. They are spitting what seems to be some kind of seed. So this is the seed that we need in order to get to the Dryad, because she asked us for it. So let's look at the plants. They never seem anything quite... You've never seen anything quite like them. They're pretty in a grotesque way. Okay, let's look at the seed. Large seed spins as it travels through the air. Alright, so since we are a wizard, the best way to catch the seed is with magic. So we hold our spell and wait for it to go. There we go. So now we know that we have the seed. You place the seed into your pack, and now all the plants seem to become much sadder. This always bothered me, because the plants, because the plants look, like they got depressed from you taking the seed, but you were asked to do this by basically the keeper of the forest. So I guess she knows what she's doing. Oh, we're next to the graveyard, that's why. So I guess she knows what she's doing, but this must be the town's graveyard. What a rundown place. Certainly creepy here, even during the daylight hours. So we'll probably have to go back there eventually. But right now we're good. I'm going to do a quick save. Again, you feel a sense of closeness with nature. Such a beautiful animal. So we're going to walk up. Have you brought the seed I requested? Yes. Give the seed to me. We don't have an option. Drop the seed into the Dryad's limbs. Did I spell Dryad right earlier? Now this will boldly grow where none have grown before. Okay. Quest for glory. Only as serious as you take it. Heed my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley that prevents the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring a young human from out this darkness. If you are the one to accomplish this task, there is a potion to break enchantments, which you must have the healer make. You must gather these ingredients. Flowers from Arana's peace. Green fir. Fairy dust. A magic acorn. And flying water. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forest forever surround you. You see an acorn fall slowly to the ground. So we're going to take the acorn, because that is our... we're not going to take scorn, and that's not... Crap. Take acorn. Yeah. There we go. You pick up the gift of a magic acorn. I'm sorry if that was unbearable. My ability to spell sometimes. So we now have 2 ingredients for our Dispel potion. I believe along this bottom path here we're totally safe from enemies. What time is it? It is mid-afternoon. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time to get back to Arano's Peace, which is where I've been sleeping, because you can sleep there for free. Okay, now we're back into areas where we can be attacked. So I want to look at this log. The hollow log seems soberly back. The hollow log looks somberly back with its same giant eye. You know at once there is nothing to be gained by investigating this gaunt relic of a more vertical past. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that log's there. I've never figured out why that log's there. So, there are two ways we can go about this. Either I can cast open to try to open the door. Hello? Which, actually, that doesn't help me. So, having the open spell high enough that the door opens does not help me. So what I need to do is I need to cast Detect Magic in order to see that there is a invisible ladder here. Climb ladder. So I'm going to save again. We're going to knock on this door. And because this door is fairly large, just a minute. Please move away from the door. Boop. Grumble. Nobody here, I guess. So we're going to try to climb the ladder again. How much damage does that deal? Not a huge amount. Knock 3 times. Just a minute. Please move away from the door. So. Man, that's a narrow ledge up there. Huh. Climb ladder. Walk. Okay. Knock. There we go. Oh, hello. Go on in. Hello. How are you? Have we met before? I'm Ernie the Hermit. That's me. Before there was an hermit, me mother was an hermit. So's I came by me job rightly. Don't have too much visitors. Hermits don't, you know. Part of the job description. I likes to see a new face though. Going Irish on this. That's bad. I can't do an Irish accent. I'm sorry. If I upset anyone, I apologize greatly. I didn't read what he said. So let's sit. Need to get closer to the chair. So let's ask him about the ladder. So that's a neat thing. I know some magic. Erasmus the Wizard taught me some. You would put the spell on me while so brigands can't get up. They won't climb the rocks to get to the doors in their nose. Gets the door opening in the nose. Alright. Let us ask about magic. Know some magic. Do you know any spells? Wait, what was that? You can make me allow to show up in me or close and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell you seize. Okay, let's ask about the trigger. Not the Tigger spell. I don't need bouncing tigers around me. Spell. Cast the trigger. Enlarges life. Of course, you got to have a magic on the spell on the visible ladder to make it visible first. As it uses. I think I have a scroll of the spell, if you're known some magic, that is. So yeah, let's ask about the scroll. If you be wanting to learn the scroll, I'll be pleased to share it with you. It's been getting It's been getting molding on me. Hiding place. Do you want it? Yes. Let's see. How does Erasmus do it? He summons it with a trigger. Here you go. There you has it. Okay, so take the scroll. So we have 2 more spells. We now have the trigger spell and we have detect magic, which I need to level up. We'll come to Erasmus in a short while, but I believe that is going to both call it a night on this session and for here. So let's ask about sleeping. My guest bed is the straw in the corner over there. You're welcome to stay, share some rations, and play some cribbage. Do I have some rations? I have some rations. So, okay, so stand and sleep. Having have traded a ration which the hermit promptly swallows, and spending a rather boring hour of cribbage and listening to Ernie's chatter, you hit the hay. Literally. Unfortunately, since the fungus on the wall shines at night so the room doesn't get dark, and the fact the hermit talks most of the night, you only get 5 hours of rest. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. Alright. So, thank you guys for watching. You know what to do. Laters.